Hey there, this is Red, and it's time for another episode of Red Plays. So, what we've got on the table is, of course, Marvel Champions, but there's been a change. I have Tony Stark out there. I decided I want to play some Iron Man, so I went out and looked, and there's an Iron Man deck that's pretty popular out there called Tech Nova. So I thought I would give it a try. Now, the thing is, I've played Iron Man like twice thus far. I think I'm well over 140 plays maybe right now. And of all of those, I've played Iron Man like twice. So this should be interesting because I'm playing a deck that's an Iron Man offshoot from the book, and I haven't played Iron Man very often. So we will see how this goes. The deck looks really interesting. I think it's based around Nova and doing some Iron Man repulsor blast. So let's see if we can get this going. We'll see if we can figure out as we go along here. So I've got Rhino out there, and it's Rhino standard. I've got the standard deck in there, and I've got the bomb scare side scheme in there. And really, we're back to Rhino, and all Rhino's thing is stop him before that gets up to 7 threat. So that works pretty well as long as I don't go alter ego and Rhino schemes twice. So we'll try to avoid that. Okay. So we got Tony Stark on the board. Rhino does nothing fancy out of the gate, if I remember right. Let's see here. Let's double check because it's been a while since we played Rhino. So we got Bomb Scare, we've got Rhino, we've got Standard Encounters. We advanced to Stage 1B, which says if it's complete, I lose the game. So let's try to stop Rhino. All right, so we've got Tony Stark here, and he's got a hand size of 6 and 9 hit points. Wow, after playing so much She-Hulk, that seems pretty measly. And then I need to remember his action, which says, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 to your hand, and discard the others. Okay, that's an interesting action, and I think I failed to use it, really, when I was playing it before. All right, so I have a hand size of 6, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so there is a lot of things I really haven't seen yet. So preemptive strike I really haven't played with, which is when a boost card is turned face up while a villain attacks, cancel all boost icons on that card, then deal 1 damage to the villain for each boost icon canceled. Cool. I like that. What I don't like is that it costs 1 and I have to do it during the villain's turn. Not excited about that. Energy barrier I've used before, so it's got 3 uses, and I reflect a damage and take away a counter, and it goes to an enemy. That's nice. Vendor's Mansion I know. Power Protection I know. Enhanced Reflexes is the Mana Bank card. You put 3 mana on there and it sits there, and then we have the Arc Reactor, which looks like I probably need to get out there. Exhaust Arc Reactor to ready Iron Man. Ooh, that's a 2 mana upgrade. Okay, so if I'm going to mulligan stuff, what am I going to mulligan? I think I would like to keep the Power of Protection. I think we will go ahead and get rid of the preemptive strike and see what we come up with. Oh, another Enhanced Reflexes. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll move over to go time. All right, so it'll be go time at this point, and I get to we'll use Iron Man's Futurist action, which is I get to draw 3 cards and then decide which one I want to keep. So, ooh, I've got Nova. If I understand correctly, this deck is based around Nova, so I'm thinking I should probably get him. So Nova costs 4. It says when an enemy initiates an attack against you, you spend a energy resource to deal 2 damage to that enemy. Okay. We've got a med team, which does healing, and we've got rocket boots. And rocket boots give me additional hit point, and I can exhaust them and spend a mana to go aerial. All right. So I get to keep one of these. I think the deck is based around Nova, so I think I need to keep Nova and discard the rest. All right, so of the cards that are out here, I think what I would really like to get out is Nova and the Arc Reactor, but I can't. I get to choose one or the other. So, well, no, that's not true. I have Power of Protection. I can get them both out with the Power of Protection. So let's do that. We'll do 4. We'll get Nova out. I forgot. It's been a while since I've played with the 2 mana cards after playing the She-Hulk with the no additional mana cards. That's 2 for a green card, so there we go. 4, and then the arc reactor costs 2. So I've got some armor out there. Alright, and I can exhaust it to ready Iron Man, which is pretty cool. So I think we'll go ahead and let's Iron Man on. Cha-ching! So it's been a while since I've looked at Iron Man. What do we have? We've got 2 thwart, 1 attack, and 1 defense. And I get hand size +1 for each tech upgrade you control. Oh, hand size 1. I'm going to have 1 tech upgrade. That's the suck. Okay, well, I shifted already, so there we go. I guess we're gonna start out this way and hope we. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to go back to Tony Stark, I think. All right, so let's. Since we did it, we might as well do some damage. So let's have Nova attack. He's gonna do 2 damage to Rhino. We'll have Iron Man attack, and he's gonna do 1 more damage to Rhino. And we'll use our arc reactor to ready Iron Man, and we'll go ahead and attack again and do another damage to Rhino. He's down to 10. Ooh, he's almost gone. All right. End of our turn. We'll untap, and we get 2 cards. Wow, that's okay. We're gonna have to. Oh, so this is why in the She-Hulk deck I took out the mana cards, because I get hands like this that don't do me any good. So now you know why I did that. Okay. It's the Rhino's turn. So the Rhino at this point in time is going to attack Iron Man. I think Iron Man is going to defend against... He defends for 1. Wow, that's pretty pathetic. All right, so we'll go ahead and take it. So he's going to attack for 2. Can get a bonus of... No way. Oh, wait, good. It's a bonus. So 2. So he's going to do 4 to Iron Man. Whoa, wait a minute. That's half his health, or almost half his health. Okay. All right, let's draw our encounter card. We get, boom. When revealed, the villain schemes. Ooh, hold on a second. We're going to back a little bit. I think we're going to use Nova's ability here. When an enemy initiates an attack against you, I can spend a energy resource to deal 2 damage to the enemy. So I can use my power of protection to do 2 more to Rhino, because I can. So let's do it before we kick off this other thing here. All right, so there we go. All right, so Rhino's going to scheme. When revealed, the villain schemes. So he's going to scheme for 1. He's going to get a bonus of 1, so he's going to scheme for 3. All right. Ouch, that's 3 of the 7. Oh, and I forgot to put 1 on here at the beginning. Boy. Boy, oh boy, I'm messing stuff up right and left. All right, there we go. Now he's at 4 of 7 already. That's not good. All right, so we're going to go back to the hero's turn. I'm not liking the way that's going, because what I'm seeing now is we're up to 2 on there. Next round, in order to get cards, I need to go back to Tony Stark. I also need to stop him from scheming too much. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to thwart with Iron Man, then we'll untap him, and we'll thwart again. So actually, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that aspect. All right, I can't do anything with this genius. That's kind of lame. I don't want to use up more of Nova at this point. I think we'll hold on to him. So we're going to untap. Oh, sorry. We're going to flip over to Tony Stark. I can look at the top 3 cards in my deck, so let's do that and keep 1. So we've got Pepper Potts, a Helicarrier, and a Med Team. Hey, great. We got 3 cards that all cost 3, and I've got 2 out there. So which one do I want to keep? Let's see, what Pepper Potts does is, which I don't think I've ever played Pepper Potts, exhaust Pepper Potts, generate the resource of the top card of your discard pile. That's kind of cool. have a helicarrier, which generates a resource, but Pepper Potts also kind of generates a resource. So I think we'll stick with Pepper Potts and ditch the med team and the helicarrier. All right, and we'll save these, and then we'll be done. So Tony Stark's hand size is 6, so we're going to go up 4 more cards. I'm going to keep that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need more tech. There's more tech. Okay, so we're over to Rhino. So what's Rhino going to do? We're going to put 1 thread on the main scheme. Boom. Rhino's going to scheme. He's going to scheme for 1, and he's going to get a bonus of 2. So he's going to scheme for 3. So we're back up to 4 again. Yikes. All right, we're going to draw an encounter card. Encounter card says Bomb Scare. Revealed, place an additional 1 threat here. It's going to be 3. All right. So that's not good. But we can get rid of that. But the break-in is filling up pretty quick. Okay, so villain's done. We're back over to the hero side of the board. So Tony Stark, I can use his futurist action. So let's look at 3 cards and figure out what we want to keep here. So we got some rocket boots. Ooh, we've got, so let's see, there's Stark Tower. What's Stark Tower do? Exhaust Stark Tower, choose a player. That player returns the topmost tech upgrade in their discard pile to their hand. Ooh, I think I want that one. But then I've got Supersonic Punch, which is, oh, that's an attack. 4 damage to an enemy. 8 if I'm aerial, but I'm not aerial right now. And then I have my rocket boots. Okay. So what I could do is I could put out my Stark Tower. I can use it to get my rocket boots back. So let's do that. We'll go like this. All right, so we're going to use our genius to put out Stark Tower. We'll use Stark Tower, and I'm going to put my rocket boots back in my hand. All right, hey, this seems like it's doing the thing that it's supposed to do. Let's see here. So next things that we want to do is, I think we want to get Pepper Potts out there. So we'd like to get, I'd like to spend 3 to get that out there, to get both of those out there. So my powered gauntlets deal a damage to an enemy, 2 if I'm aerial. And this gives me +1 hit point, and I could really use the hit point right now. I think I need to build my tech stuff up, and we'll hold on to Pepper Potts. So we're going to do Black Widow for the rocket boots, and we're going to do the powered gauntlets. My feeling is, and I'm not exactly sure, I mean, it's the first time I'm playing Iron Man, right? Or not first time, but it's been a while since I've played Iron Man. I really need to get my suit built up so I can have a hand and stay in Iron Man mode. I think that's where I'm at right now. Okay, so we're done with that. Let's flip over to Iron Man. All right, so what we've got is I can exhaust the powered gauntlets and deal a damage to an enemy. I can spend and go aerial, but I don't think I want to go aerial right now. I can untap and do another thing. My big concern is the break-in right now has got, well, I've got acceleration on the bomb scare, and the break-in's got 2 on it. So we're kind of in a rough spot there. So I think we're going to Iron Man. We're going to thwart 2 off of there. We'll use our arc reactor to untap Iron Man. And then we're going to thwart 2 off of the break-in. All right, we'll go ahead and use Nova again, which I don't like doing, to get rid of the bomb scare. Okay, we can use our powered gauntlets to deal a damage. So we're going to deal 1 damage to Rhino and knock him down to 1. All right, so I think we're done at that point. Let's untap lots of stuff. Untap, untap, untap. And we'll keep Pepper Potts here, and we have a hand size at this point for each tech upgrade. We've got 1, 2, 3. So we have a hand size of 4. So we're back to She-Hulk realm. That's respectable. So let's go up to 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Ooh, there's a repulsor blast. That looks like lots of fun. Okay, so we're over to Rhino's turn. On Rhino's thing, the break-in's going to get 1 threat. Rhino is going to see Iron Man out here, and he's going to come attack Iron Man. Iron Man's got 10 hit points right now, so I think we're going to take this one. He's attacking for 2. He's going to get a bonus of none, so he's going to hit me for 2. I like 2. All right. And then we're going to draw an encounter card. See what our encounter card. Ooh. Iron Man attacks, and I can use, or when Rhino attacks, I can use Nova. Do I want to use, ooh, I'd have to use my powered gauntlets, which is kind of a painful thing. Yeah, let's not do that. We won't do Nova this turn. Okay. Encounter card. Encounter card is, oh, advance. He's going to scheme. Oh, this is a tough thing about solo play against Rhino. All right, so he schemes for 1, and he's going to get a bonus of 1. So he's going to scheme for 2. Oof, we're up to 5. All right, the good thing is I think I got through 2 of those advances, so I think that's all there is in the deck. I should double check, but I might be okay after that. Okay, so the good news is we're back over to the hero side of the board. It looks like with Iron Man, we're going to have to do a double thwart again to get that break-in back under control, because that's getting pretty crazy at this point in time. I think I'm going to have to switch back over to Tony Stark when I'm all said and done, because I need to do some resting up. Well, I need to get my hand size and do some resting up potentially. Okay. And Pepper Potts is still hanging around. All right, so let's get our other powered gauntlets out there. So now I've got 2 powered gauntlets. Or do I get Pepper Potts out there? I could 3 and get, instead of that, I could get Pepper Potts out there. And I could pull off a repulsor blast. Let's try that. I have no idea if that'll work or not. But it seems like Pepper Potts would be nice to have out there. And I can get, if I go back over to Iron Man, I can get my my armored gauntlets back, but I won't be able to do it if I do my repulsor blast. Oh. Or I could do that, but then I can't use my repulsor blast. Oh, decisions. Okay. I think we're going to do 2 for our powered gauntlets. And let's pull off a repulsor blast. We'll use our Pepper Potts to pay for our repulsor blast. All right, so repulsor blast says deal 1 damage to an enemy, discard the top 5 cards of your deck for each printed energy resource. Deal 2 additional damage to the enemy that way. So I'm doing 1, and let's see what kind of crazy I get there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I do 1 and then 2 for each energy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Heh, that's just enough to take out Rhino. Okay. So Rhino goes out. Boom, 6, 7. I repulsor blasted him away. And Rhino number 2 is going to come out, and he needs 15 hit points. 10, 15. Okay, next thing is I need to look for Breaking and Taken. Bomb Scare, Crowd Control. It's in the deck, so I'm going to have to go looking for it. See what we can find here. Where's a Breaking and Taken? Stampede, Hydra Bomber, In Touch, Hard to Keep Up, Charge. It was the next card was Breaking and Taken. All right, so when revealed, I'm going to put 3 threat on there. That's going to deal me 2 encounter cards. All right, so I think first thing that's up is Let's Stark Tower and get our last tech. So we'll, oh no, I have to do that. That's an alter ego action. I can't do that as a hero. Okay, try to remember those rules. Okay. Things that I can do on my turn. I can exhaust these and do damage. So we'll do 2 to Rhino. It's down to 13. We have our arc reactor. I think I need to thwart for 2. Use my arc reactor to untap. And then thwart again for 2. Break in down to 1. All right. So then Iron Man's tapped at that point in time. We've got our rocket boots and Stark Tower, which don't do anything at this point. We will flip over to Tony Stark. We'll use our Stark Tower to get our last tech upgrade, which was our Mark V armor. Ooh, that's really nice. Okay. And then we'll use Tony Stark's Futurist to look at 3 cards and get one of them. So, ooh, there's a Mark V helmet, which takes a threat off of a scheme, or I could get another Repulsor Blast. I think let's get a Repulsor Blast, because those seem to be working out well. Repulsor Blasts and Nova, and I don't have any of those give me energy, so I can't activate Nova using one of those, which is a downer. That would have been a really good reason to get Pepper Potts out, potentially, because she could have powered Nova. Sigh, but that's the way it is. Okay, so we're done. These are our 2 cards. We're going to drop Tony Stark's hand size of 6, so I need 4 more cards. 2, 3, 4. So we got 5. I need 1 more. 6. All right, so we've got a preemptive strike in there, which says when boost card is turned face up while the villain attacks, cancel all boost icons and those become damage instead. I can also activate Nova. I think I got some damage coming Rhino's way this turn, assuming, big assumption is I make it through Rhino's turn. Okay, so let's go over to Rhino's turn and see if that holds true. So first off, the break-in is going to get a threat. Oh, he's not going to attack, so I can't, all this cool stuff I was thinking I can't do, so I can't use Nova or Preemptive Strike because he's not attacking. All right, well, he might. We'll see what the break-in and taken does. So first off, we're going to scheme with Rhino. So he's scheming for 1. He's going to get a bonus of 2. So he's going to scheme for 3. Ouch, that puts him at 5. 5. And we're going to get 2 encounter cards. All right, so 1, 2. So let's see what we got. Encounter card number 1 is Shocker. When revealed, deal 1 damage to each hero. So not a hero, and we have an ally, so we're okay. All right, counter card number 2 is Charge. When Rhino attacks, he gains overkill, and he gets +3 attacks. So, yeah. When he does attack, he's going to do some damage. All right, so that is the end of Rhino's turn, and we're back over to Iron Man. So, let's see here. First off, we'll Stark Tower. Let's get a card. Hey, what's that? That's our armor upgrade. There we go. If I use his Futurist, I'm going to card out. And then Rhino's going to get 2 encounter cards, which might not be bad if I can kill Rhino this turn. I do want to use potentially my Repulsor Blast. So I think we're going to go for the Rhino kill this turn and see if we can pull it off. All right, in order to pull that off, plus we could potentially get the Preemptive Strike and the Nova. So if we get him within maybe 4 of death, then we can take him out. War Machine does 2 to each enemy. That's interesting. Okay. Where are we going here? We did Stark Tower. We got our Mark V helmet. We're going to use our Futurist. So we're going to draw 3 cards. And we decide which one we want to keep. I think we really need extra energy, so we're going to take the strength at this point in time. We're going to get a additional encounter card, and we're going to shuffle our deck. We've done all of our alter ego-y things at this point, I think. First aid would be nice, because I could heal Nova too and have him help me do damage. Alright, so where we're going to go next is, I think we're going to do our repulsor blast. Let's get that out of the way and see what that results in. But we need to be Iron Man first before we do that. So, okay, stop shuffling. Let's do some killing. Alright, Iron Man. We are going to repulsor blast. Let's use the med team to do our repulsor blast. Alright, so we're doing 1, and then we're going to get 5 cards out there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it says for each, I'm going to have to go off interpretation for now and then have to look that up later. It says for each printed energy resource. So I see 1, 2, 3 printed energy resources, and that's not a printed energy resource, so I don't think it counts. So we're going to do 2, 4, 6, 7 to Rhino. So we are going to knock him down to from 13. If he takes 7 damage, 13 minus 7 is 6. He's down to 6. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to be able to take him out. All right, in order to take him out, we should probably go aerial. So we're going to use War Machine for our rocket boots, and we're going to take off into the air. So now that we're flying, we can use our gauntlets to do 4 damage, right? They do 2 each, so 2, and then 2, and we do 4 damage. All right, so the next thing we need to worry about is we need to do 2 more damage, and I think we'll just have Nova fly over there and take him out, because it's the Nova deck, so that makes sense. Nova's going to attack for 2. Boom, we took Rhino out. Easy peasy in the deck. I think it kind of did what needed to do. So let's see what quick review there is. The repulsor blasts were pretty kick-ass. They did lots of damage. Nova was pretty good, and I'm not sure if I'm playing the upgrades right. I think I need to go heavy after the tech upgrades at the beginning in order to get invested in them. I think Stark Tower helped out a lot, and making sure to use Iron Man's ability worked out well. So what I'm thinking is I probably missed some stuff because I haven't played Iron Man before. So the review will say, and you guys will let me know what it is that I missed. But that was a pretty quick playthrough. I think Iron Man got through that pretty fast. So we'll do another, we'll see if there's a repeat performance against Rhino Standard, and then we'll take it up a notch and then maybe move on to some of the other ones and see how Iron Man does against all these decks. It's going to be the new run through will be this Iron Man Tech Nova deck, and we'll see how it plays out. So thanks for watching.